Parents, the people.
Immigrants are welcome here. No hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here. No hate, no fear.
It's getting our people, it's getting our kids, and we don't want ICE here. We want ICE to get out from Baltimore.
And so these things have been happening for a while, and you're saying it's getting worse.
It's happening for 2 weeks.
Last 2 weeks?
Last 2 weeks. If we don't do it now, who's going to do it for us? So we're acting as a community, as individuals, to fight back to them, like to show them that we are united, that we will fight to protect our families.
And how does it make you feel that there's hundreds of people?
I'm amazing. I'm grateful because I can see the unity of Baltimore. I can see how they are come together.
The people declare sanctuary streets. The people declare.
So I'm Jaisal Noor for the Real News Network. We are live in Baltimore. There's hundreds of people marching down the streets, shutting down a busy street in Baltimore, Eastern Avenue. They are marching against recent ICE raids in Baltimore and across the country. At least 2 people have been detained in Baltimore over the past few days, and the raids that have been happening across the country with hundreds of people detained has sparked fears here. But the community is saying they are not afraid. They are going to resist.
Welcome here, no hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here, no hate, no fear. You don't make America great. The people of this city make America great. And my message to ICE, get out of Baltimore. We don't want you here. Go back home.
One of my constituents, actually, who worked in the barbershop right over here, was detained and is currently in jail in Frederick. It is completely unacceptable, and apparently the ICE agents told his girlfriend that they were police. I want to be clear that the city of Baltimore does not stand behind that behavior. We have said unequivocally to our police department and to all of our agencies that they will not touch or deport or ask for papers from anyone. And so, from our perspective, this is a welcoming city. We do not want ICE or anybody else here in Baltimore.
I represent the 46th District, which includes Highlandtown in Annapolis.
And you mentioned you co-sponsored the Trust Act, which
Yes.
would give sanctuary policies to the entire state of Maryland,
Yes.
which is significant here because the state controls the jail,
Yes.
which is the main source of where federal authorities can interact with undocumented residents.
Yes, absolutely. The Trust Act is a bill that we hope to pass with a coalition that includes the Latino Legislative Caucus, the Black Caucus, and the Women's Caucus, as well as other people of goodwill who represent Marylanders in the state General Assembly. Those of us of goodwill, those of us who believe in the values that we hold dear, are working as hard as we can to defend everyone here in the state of Maryland. I live here. This is my neighborhood. These are my neighbors.
Hundreds of people marched in the streets today against the ICE raids that have been taking place in Baltimore and across the country. It's federal officials have been arresting undocumented immigrants. Hundreds face deportation. Some have already been deported. In Baltimore, at least 2 people have been arrested and face deportation now. And one of them is from this community in Highlandtown in East Baltimore. And that's the reason this rally was held today. Hundreds of people marched in the streets. We talked to some of the organizers during this live stream. There's plans for new groups to help resist deportations. This entire live stream will be posted at therealnews.com. Check our website for ongoing coverage of vital issues like this. Donald Trump's first executive order was a crackdown on undocumented immigrants. Trump's Muslim ban has gotten more attention as of late, but it seems like the deportation machine that Donald Trump inherited from President Obama is kicking into full gear. So stay tuned to therealnews.com for all of our reporting on important issues like this and how they impact people right here in Baltimore.